Hello from Harrelson Trumpets. I'm Jason. I am in the machine shop, and right now I am making coins. So if you've not seen these yet, these are just blank coins right now. But we are making 25th anniversary commemorative coins for Harrelson Trumpets' 25th anniversary. So that's what I'm making right here on the lathe. You can see inside there what's going on. So we do make the coins from scratch right here in Denver, and we also do all of the engraving on the coins. So you'll get to see one later on in this video. But that's what I'm working on this morning. We've been cutting coins for a couple days. After that, we're moving on to lead pipes. But I want to show you kind of an overview of what I'm doing today on trumpet builds. So we're going to go over to the machine shop, or I'm sorry, the assembly shop, and see the instrument that I'm working on right now, which is in this door. Okay, so the instrument I'm building right now, I'm just starting to get it all set up so I can do the soldering, because I've made almost all the pieces. So I'll show you what's going on. Turn a couple lights on, get this adjusted. So there's the valve set, and this valve set has the 25th anniversary logo on it. This trumpet is being custom built for a professional player who tours, but he's from New Orleans, and he ordered 2 tuning slides with his trumpet. So I'll show you those. So here's his bell and his valve set. We have 2 different tuning slides with this one, so a round and a semi-round. And he's going to have the X bracing, so that's this bracing right here, and the X bracing fits right around the valve casing, like this. So once it's completely sanded to fit, then it'll fit right around there, and there's 2 pieces, one for each side. So you'll see those a little bit later in this video. And he is getting Amato water keys. So you get to see all of this, and I'll just have little video and photo updates as we go through. So we are looking at one of the finished coins. This one is the Medusa, and from 2009, that's when I built that horn. So this is one of the coins that I was showing you that we are making on the lathe and the laser. And this will be available for free if you come to our open house, any of our 25th anniversary open houses, or you can buy it online. All right, there's the assembled lead pipe after some ragging. You can see that's the solder joint there. And here's the other end. I've got it under some bright light so we can see it easier. And there, of course, is some custom engraving on it. So here I have both tuning slides made, and I've got them completely ground down so that they fit well into the lead pipe. And this is the bottom tube right here. Next step, I'm going to put the water keys on. Okay, so you can see I just finished soldering the water key on. That's the semi-round, and here's the round. And I would have filmed it for you guys, but I didn't grab the tripod, so I'll grab that for the next soldering session. All right, there it is. The lead pipe is now soldered on. The top brace is soldered on. And all 3 finger rings. I already finished both tuning slides, the round and the semi-round. And the water keys are on everything, all of the tuning slides. So the next step is to solder on the bell and the bell brace on this side. So you can see the majority of the work really is making all the pieces. The soldering together, if they all fit together perfect, then things are going to go together with the solder, which is kind of a glue, very quickly. The tedious part is really building all the parts to fit, so they have to be built by design. And then the other big part is the final cleanup, finishing. All right, let's go do the rest. We'll bring this in the shop. Let's see, it's just a tiny bit too hot to hold, so we'll carry that. We'll go back inside. Hey, Oscar. So once that's cooled down, I'll be able to take that brace off, put all these away, and that's just a little bit hot. There we go. Bring that back up. Now we're ready to go. Somebody's looking for attention though. All right, so I have the bell brace and the bell on the horn. They're not soldered yet, so you can see I just have them in position. And the key, of course, is to have everything nice and tight and aligned. Now this bell, the coupler is just a little bit loose, so when I solder it, you're going to see me push down on this to make sure this is perfectly perpendicular to the valve set. And then afterwards I'll solder the top so that everything lines up perfectly. That's the kind of thing that really has to be done anytime you build a trumpet where we don't have lots of fixtures designed for that specific model. And we don't. You know, here at Harrelson, we don't have all those fixtures. We, you know, I build all the horns, I do all the final assemblies. So because of that, then I have lots of clamps and techniques to do this without having dedicated specific fixtures for a model, because we don't do enough of the same model. So we'll go outside and solder. That looks pretty good. So let that cool for about 10 seconds and then we'll move on. Okay, we got it all soldered. It's still pretty hot, and that's what it looks like. We still have a couple more braces to put on this. One between the first and the third, So one here and one there. So the first slide and the bell gets a brace right in between there. And then the third and the tuning slide bottom tube gets a brace between there. Otherwise, this horn is pretty much built. So I'm going to put those last two braces on, and then we'll go from there. Okay, here we go with the braces for the first slide first. And the third slide. That one's got a lot of mass that needs extra heat. That's it. All right, so I'll show you the horn one more time. We'll let it cool just a second. Some of you may be wondering why I'm doing this outside, and that's because we have a new exhaust system that's being installed, and it's not finished. It's not plumbed outside. We need to put in, can't remember how big it is, like a 24-inch duct out the back of the building. So that's not done yet, and for that reason I'm outside. I've actually been outside soldering horns now for approximately a year. So the last year's worth of horns. I wheel this cart out here, and when it's good weather it's easy. When it's bad weather I actually take it into the machine shop, and then I filter the air out of there and wear my respirator the whole time. So there's the horn, and now you can see the braces I just soldered, and that's what the finished horn looks like. So this is an H-Series. You can see it has some fun little emojis on there, and this is the round slide. This one also has a semi-round slide, auto water keys. You're going to see all that stuff in the finished part of the video as well. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.